Oh, we saw him all the way down from Kalamazoo. We saw him.
A sea of brown and gold.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the game, everybody. All right, coming up in big sports, we're going to hear from head coach Pat Ferschweiler, who's going to tell us what he thinks may be the key to tonight's game. Reporting from St. Louis, Andy Pepper, News Channel 3.
Well, thank you, Andy. And now we're going to head over to News Channel 3's Abigail Taylor, who is live in Kalamazoo tonight as fans get ready for the game. Abigail, what's the scene around downtown right now?
Princess, I'll tell you what, it's been pretty wild between the super nice weather we have and hockey fans very excited about tonight's big game. It's like nothing I've ever witnessed in my life. You know, fans here in Kalamazoo will be watching this game from their TVs, but many of them are already filling into Nisker's Slapshot Hockey Bar behind me, where the owner says all 10 TVs will be showcasing tonight's big game. Now, parties are raging all around Western's campus, large crowds, especially along Howard Street. Today is also Western's house crawl. Some students tell us they're just here for the party. Others say they're already celebrating tonight's big showdown between Western and BU. Meanwhile, over here at Nisker's Slapshot Hockey Bar, Lou Nisker, the owner, says being with true fans of hockey, cheering on the Broncos, it's the closest thing to being at a real game, the real game. For people who come here, he says hockey is almost like a religion.
Oh, I didn't know, know that like hockey is, is that popular, but then you have the people that live and die by hockey.
Everybody in here is going to be breathing hockey.
This is the place to be. Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. We're going to have every TV going. We're ready for everybody.
Nisker's will be open through the end of the game, no matter how long it goes. And they say they're expecting standing room only, with fans from all over the area coming here to cheer on WMU and say, let's go Broncos. Live in Kalamazoo, Abigail Taylor, News Channel 3.
Well, we are going to be following all the latest from the Broncos championship game tonight in St. Louis. To keep up in the meantime, stick with us on our website, WWMT.com, and on social media. One person is dead after a crash near Battle Creek. It happened late last night on I-94 near Capitol Avenue. State troopers say witnesses told them a pickup truck was heading east when it went off the road and rolled over. A 33-year-old man from Union City was declared dead on the scene. Troopers say he was wearing a seatbelt, and it's unknown if drugs or alcohol played a role in the crash. The crash remains under investigation tonight. With many families traveling for spring break ahead of the Easter holiday, health officials are worried about measles cases spreading. So far, more than 700 cases have been reported in the U.S. That's the highest number since 2019, according to the CDC. Jen Sullivan looks at the growing numbers and the warnings that are going to people who are traveling.
With people traveling for spring break, many officials are concerned the number of measles cases could spike.
This is a very, very infectious disease.
Hawaii Governor Josh Green is also a physician and is worried about the growing cases of measles across the country. This week, the Aloha State confirming its first reported case of measles in years, an unvaccinated child under 5 who recently returned to Oahu after traveling internationally.
If people went through the airport at the same time as the child, there could be infection.
As of Thursday, 712 measles cases have been confirmed in 24 states, according to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. That's more than double the total amount of measles cases reported last year. Multiple cases have been reported in Oklahoma, Kansas, and New Mexico, but the majority are in West Texas, where the number has surpassed 500 in the state, and there have been at least 2 deaths.
We definitely have a significant number of cases of measles out here in West Texas.
Measles is a highly contagious respiratory disease. If one person has it, up to 9 out of 10 people nearby will become infected if they are not protected, according to the CDC. That's why health officials are urging people to get the MMR vaccine.
The MMR vaccine that protects us against measles is the way to stop from getting measles.
Health officials say one dose is 93% effective, and the second dose is 97% effective at preventing measles. I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
All right, well, you guys sit tight. We'll be right back with some more news right after the break.
Mexico suing U.S. gun manufacturers.
Lawful commerce in firearms is constitutionally protected activity.
Spotlight on America investigates, damming the Iron River of guns.
Sunday at 11 on News Channel 3.
News Channel 3 protects and alerts you. Students considered homeless.
Those are problems that we're seeing on an increasing basis.
More homeless housing solutions are being planned that will provide temporary housing to families in need.
Trust News Channel 3 to protect and alert you.
Your neighbors are out here, working hard behind the scenes to keep our environment healthy, testing the water, monitoring ticks and mosquitoes for disease, and educating anglers. Michigan's local and state public health team does more than help prevent disease. They help all of us lead healthier lives.
Some things are just better at home. Our flooring experts come to you so you can compare hundreds of samples in your home. It's our best sale of the year. Get up to 45% off your entire project.
800-588-2300
Today, the adventurous RAV4. It's ready to go anywhere, anytime.
Year after year, this is the best-selling SUV in America.
Toyota RAV4 is so versatile, you've got room for all your stuff.
So you can go back in the woods or out on the town.
This RAV4 is a hybrid EV. It can go over 560 miles without stopping for gas or to recharge.
Get a new 25 RAV4 with 5.25 APR financing.
Or lease a gas-powered RAV4 for $349 a month with 2 years no-cost maintenance.
Toyota, let's go places.
West Michigan is home. So connect to our community.
Thank you.
With News Channel 3 on Arc West Michigan at 10.
Tonight on News Channel
For area news you know and trust, delivering the stories that matter most to all of us. Weather alerts that hit close to home. Stay ahead of the curve. Turn to News Channel 3 on Arc West Michigan at 10.
Light it.
To win it all. That is the culture.
Well, this question is wheelhouse for me. I'm going to crush this.
Let's go.
So good.
Let's go, Coach.
The Triple Option Podcast, presented by Wendy's. Listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Thank you for turning to News Channel 3 at 6. The news continues right now.
Welcome back. There's a new development in the U.S.'s escalating trade war with China. Late Friday, the White House announced tariff exemptions for tech products, including iPhones. Christian Benavidez has more.
In a move that marks a significant pivot in President Trump's tariff policy towards China, the U.S. Customs and Border Protection issued new guidance late Friday, stipulating smartphones, computers, and many other tech devices will be exempted from new tariffs imposed by President Trump. The move is good news for big tech companies, notably Apple, which manufactures most of its products in China, including the iPhone. The new guidance also includes exclusions for other electronic devices, including semiconductors, flat panel TVs, flash drives, and memory cards, and is being called something of a retreat in the Trump administration's escalating trade war with China. The White House said Saturday the exemptions were made because President Trump wants to ensure that tech companies have time to move production to the U.S. China's 125% tariff on U.S. goods takes effect this weekend after President Trump raised his tariff to 145% and excluded China from a 90-day pause, setting off a roller coaster week on Wall Street. Late Friday, the president held firm on tariff hikes for China.
We're talking to a lot of countries, and ultimately, we pretty much can do what we want to do, but we want to be fair. We can set the tariff, and they can choose not to deal with us, or they can choose to pay it.
In other global news, the White House concluded a day of talks with Iran Saturday that included discussions of nuclear weaponry.
I want them not to have a nuclear weapon. I want Iran to be a wonderful, great, happy country, but they can't have a nuclear weapon.
Iranian officials called the talks constructive. Discussions will continue next week in Oman. Christian Benavides, CBS News, Miami.
Dozens of Department of Homeland Security staffers have been given lie detector tests as part of an effort to root out alleged leaks of national security information. One of those staffers is acting FEMA Administrator Hamilton. He was given a polygraph just days after meeting with top DHS officials about how to potentially dismantle the agency in the coming months. Multiple sources say at least one FEMA official was placed on administrative leave after being administered a polygraph test. In an email to CNN, a spokesperson for DHS says they will prosecute leakers to the full extent of the law. She also wrote that some FEMA officials failed the test but did not provide what kind of information was allegedly leaked. A mystery more than 4 decades in the making is solved. In Detroit in 1984, a signature sign disappeared from a popular sports bar during the Tigers World Series run. Now, the sign was stolen from Memo's Bar after Game 4 of the 1984 World Series. The sign seemingly gone forever until this year's opening day when a man walked in with it.
Wrote on the bar and said, I stole this, 41 years ago and I'm bringing it back. And everyone's like, what? I didn't even see him because we're all running around.
Now, before leaving as fast as he entered, the anonymous man left a note sharing exactly when he took it and his desire for Nemo's to have it back. The staff at Nemo says having the old sign back is definitely something where they were not expecting, and they hope it will bring the Tigers a little extra luck this season.
That's a pretty crazy story. All right, we are looking live right now up in Holland at Windmill Island Gardens, and we're about 20 days away from tulip time when this area will be bustling with thousands of visitors. We're definitely looking forward to that. I love how in the flower beds there you can see those leaves starting to really peek out of the soil, and those are the tulips on the way. Right on schedule, by the way. Middle to upper 50s at this hour. Again, a welcome change both yesterday and today to that more gloomy weather we had just a few days ago. You can see there is some increasing clouds out to our west. These are associated with a slight dip in the jet stream, and that is going to bring a little bit more clouds and also some scattered showers our way by around this time tomorrow. Until then, we get the opportunity to check out tonight's full moon. Technically, as mentioned a little earlier, it's called the pink moon in the month of April. And no, it won't actually appear pink. Actually had someone at Home Depot mention that a little earlier to me. But as we look, rising at about 8:20 on the southeastern sky, the moon will set tomorrow morning closer to about 7 a.m. But you'll want to check it out this evening as it rises because there's a good chance we'll lose it behind the clouds by early tomorrow. So as early as about midnight, we're starting to trend a little bit more overcast. We may squeeze out a brief sprinkle overnight, but I think most of us do remain dry. Lows will be a little bit more mild in the low 40s. 50 or so around lunchtime tomorrow. I do think we'll make a run at about 60 degrees. One thing that could limit that, though, is if we do see these showers arriving by the later afternoon and early evening. I think the best chances, though, after dinner, and especially north of Kalamazoo. But overall, that rain chance for tomorrow comes in at a whopping 30%. So I do think more of us stay dry tomorrow and even into Monday than see necessarily some of that rainfall. As we look ahead here, though, Monday, 61 the high. There's that 30%. We have introduced a bit of a rain-snow mix in the forecast for Tuesday. I'm sure you're really excited about that with a high of 46. And that a little bit better odds at about a 40%. I think the best chance would be from kind of mid-morning through the early afternoon. I do not expect any impact from that other than maybe to your overall happiness. We may see some wet snowflakes kind of mixing in at times. We will trend a little bit more breezy as well the next couple days. So tomorrow, wind out of the southeast at about 10 to 15. Some gusts could get up to about 30. Monday and Tuesday, though, that wind starts to shift and an advancing cold front swings through Monday into Tuesday, which is going to bring that gustier wind profile with some 35-mile-an-hour gusts possible. And again, that kind of chillier feel, especially on Tuesday. Overall rainfall, though, the next several days should be pretty lackluster. At best, I think we see up to about a tenth, maybe 2/10 of an inch, but most of us just a few hundredths of an inch that will sneak in there. As we look at your 7-day forecast, there is that rain snow mix on Tuesday. It's a pretty chilly day overall, 46 the high, but then we'll rebound pretty quickly thereafter with sunshine and 50s back in time for Wednesday. Looks like we may end the week as well with some more rain and thunderstorms. Princess?
Thanks, Will. Coming up in sports, the Broncos prepare for the puck to drop on history. Andy Pepper is live from St. Louis with a key factor of today's game.
Trust the News Channel 3 I-Team to protect and alert you.
Wake up with us, West Michigan.
West Michigan is our community, our home.
So you can trust News Channel 3 to protect and alert you. We're dedicated to real journalism, reporting the important stories you care about. News that impacts your friends, your family, and you. News that impacts us all.
It's news you need from people you know and trust.
We're West Michigan. That's News Channel 3, protecting and alerting you.
News Channel 3 has you covered on all platforms. You can watch us on your favorite streaming device, everywhere, around the clock. Trust News Channel 3 to protect and alert you whenever, wherever you want. Weather in West Michigan changes fast.
Tremendous thunderstorms right now.
And when severe weather hits our community hard,
Huge rainstorms.
trust the News Channel 3 Weather Alert Network.
We're revealing some showers
to protect and alert you.
How well do you really know people? What is the best way to meet a romantic partner? What's the harshest way to break up with someone?
Bro, I got this.
We look at questions from two opposite points of view. We asked married women, single men, employees, bosses. The right answers could lead. She's gonna go with shoes. Yeah! 250 points to big money. You won $10,000! I'm Jaleel White. It's time to take a ride on the flip side.
Catch the flip side every weekday at 5 on Arc West Michigan.
You have come to the right place, baby.
The word is out.
Break-in computer. Hack. You got it, guys.
25 words or less.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not. This is stressful. Who invented this game?
Is non-stop nerve-wracking fun.
Opposite fruit.
Vegetables. 5 days a week.
$30,000 for you in 3 days. Unbelievable.
Yes.
25 words or less. Weekdays at 5:30 on Arc West Michigan.
Will beings from another world come to Earth?
Turn left at Alpha Centauri. You can't miss it.
Watch for signs of hyperintelligence.
How long is a galactic year? 250 million years.
A love for rocketry.
I remember them going up higher.
And the capability to destroy humanity. Or could aliens live among us already? You decide on the Big Bang Theory.
Weeknights at 7 on Arc West Michigan.
Get the best value with Drive and Shine's VIP Unlimited membership. Platinum members enjoy ceramic wax for unbeatable exterior shine and protection. Make your interior sparkle by using the innovative perks of the In-N-Out Clean building. With vacuums on both sides, microfiber towels, window cleaning spray, mat cleaner, and air tool. Start a VIP Unlimited membership at any Drive and Shine location or at driveandshine.com.
So come on, come on, come on. Drive and shine.
Coming up this week on Full Measure, there have been big changes in how the media and Donald Trump are treating one another in a second Trump term. We'll look at the shifting media landscape and look at how the Donald's lawsuits against the press are impacting the dynamic. More than 30 billion tax dollars have been spent paying for stadiums to try to attract rich sports teams to town. Lisa Fletcher looks at huge costs and questionable returns. And we're off to Poland to learn about some of the most important and least discussed heroes of World War II. All this week on Full Measure.
You can watch Full Measure tonight right after the 11 o'clock news, tomorrow morning at 11:30 a.m. and Monday morning at 12:05 a.m. You can also listen to the Full Measure podcast, Full Measure After Hours, wherever you get your podcast.
Actually, I might want to watch a Broncos championship parade at those times instead. Hey, you always hope for moments like this, but hoping doesn't mean they're always going to happen. But after the year that's been, it just seems right that the Broncos are on the doorstep of the program's first ever national championship. Andy Pepper joining us just inside those doorsteps of the Enterprise Center in St. Louis to discuss a crucial part of what could help deliver Western a national title. Andy?
All right, thank you, Nate. Good evening, everybody. As Nate said, the wait is almost over. The WMU hockey team making its first ever national championship game appearance against five-time national champion Boston University. And if BU sounds familiar, well, they should. The Terriers beating Western 5-1 just 2 seasons ago in a regional semifinal in New Hampshire. But as they say, that was then, and this is now. The Broncos, the #1 ranked team in the country, winners of 9 straight in 22 of their last 25 overall. Head coach Pat Ferschweiler telling me last night he knew his team was special after an early season loss at Boston College. Now another Boston team is all that stands between the Broncos and the program's first ever national championship. One possible key tonight, the play between the pipes, as Westerners relied on two outstanding netminders all season long, grad student Cameron Rowe and freshman standout Hampton Slukinski.
Yeah, Cameron Rowe's 15-2 this year. He's had an exceptional season. Let's not forget that as well. And not only his play, but his leadership and his inclusiveness of Hampton, I think, is important to our success overall as a team for the entire year. Now, I think there's been a lot of good play in front of those goaltenders as well. Our defensive corps has done a great job of denying access to them, but when it has broken down, they've been there. And certainly it's something that, we feel comfortable with either guy playing. And we know that they'll be there when we need them.
Hey, everybody. Live TV, you never know what's going to happen. I ran into this guy here, a familiar face in West Michigan for nearly 20 years. 19 years. I tried to give him an extra year. My old boss, sports director Ed Kongursky, covered this program for so many years. How happy are you to see these Broncos?
I am so thrilled. I covered Western Michigan hockey for 19 years. I saw some ups, some downs, some middle-of-the-road teams, obviously, but it's been so fun. This community is so deserving to get this team to this point and to win a championship. It's their time. I think my wife told you this earlier.
Yeah.
It is their time. I didn't steal that from her. That's my original thought. She stole it from me.
Well, Ed's happy to be here as a fan tonight after covering the last three.
Last three for Michigan.
Yeah,
and
works for Michigan TV now.
You may know I work for Michigan, so I didn't think it would be wise for my bosses to see me decked out in all Western Michigan gear. So I'm representing with the old school Bill Cubitt hat.
Right.
And the Michigan shirt.
We appreciate you, my friend. Very good to see you. His lovely wife, Tanya, off camera, a Western grad rooting for the Broncos tonight. And just an hour to go till they drop the puck here in St. Louis. Reporting live, Andy Pepper, News Channel 3.
Well, hey, hopefully, Andy, we can get him a championship hat. Update that wardrobe for Ed. Thank you very much. Western hockey, not the only Broncos team in action Saturday. How about the football team hosting their spring showcase? Team Brown versus Team Not Brown. That's what we were told by the PA announcer today at Waldo Stadium, showing what might be for the fall, including a nice catch here from Brennan Wooten in traffic. First touchdown of the game belonged to Trey Hartwell as he's fighting forward behind that sturdy offensive line. All in all, felt a bit more like whose line. The points don't matter, but if it does to you, team offense beat team defense 53-52.
All right, here is one last look at that 7-day forecast. You can see 60, the high tomorrow. A little bit more cloudy with some showers late in the day. As we look ahead to Monday, I think we'll see some peaks of sun in there before some additional scattered showers. And then by Tuesday, behind a cold front, we see those temperatures drop quite a bit, may even see a bit of a rain-snow mix in the sky come Tuesday afternoon and into the early evening. After that, though, we'll rebound pretty quickly with more 60s in store to end the week and possibly some thunderstorms as well. Princess?
I'm okay with thunderstorms. I saw warmer temps, and that's all I care about right now.
And go Broncos, rocking the brown and gold. Nate a little bit too.
Yep.
Bring it home.
News Channel 3 would like to congratulate Western Michigan hockey on a great season.
An absolute thriller tonight.
A memory to last a lifetime. All decided by a single goal.
Congratulations, Western Michigan hockey. Go Broncos. West Michigan is home. So connect to our community with News Channel 3 on Arc West Michigan at 10 for area news you know and trust. Whether